So you are building your product and now you want your users to give you the feedback. And the best way to collect that feedback is by measuring the satisfaction of all the features or offering you are providing through app or website. And for that, we generally measure via CSAT or NPS. So in this video, we are going to focus on CSAT. We'll discuss about the use cases, how you can collect them, and what are the different ways or let's say versions in which you can collect those. And also, we'll talk about different entry points from where you can manage your CSAT and actually prompt users to give you the feedback at right point of time. So without further ado, let's understand those things. So let's take an example of agritech where I used to work. Let's understand in detail. So first I have a feedback where we use normally a star rating, either out of 5 or out of 10. And there are various states. Now another example would be if your users are simple and do not want to put this much of brain, because sometimes 1 star is like, really good when you are talking to farmers. It creates the confusion. To simplify that, we can use all these emojis, whether it's bad or it's okay or it's good. So we can customize that. Or even if they are more simple and do not understand these emojis, we can just say thumbs up or thumbs down. These are really simple ways when you are working with users who are not that tech savvy or do not understand language really well or do not understand all these UI related nuances, how we are used to all these things. If I have to define like where all you can use, then let's see, I have different entry points, and with those entry points you can nudge all these bottom drawers or center pop-up or whatsoever you want to use to capture that feedback. You can utilize or place it on the listing pages or detail pages. Now this is more of homepage nudge where anyone is working, or let's say there is a bottom nav and just above that you can show this kind of nudge. It's an adaptation of snack bar, and you have a placeholder for icon which you can customize. And here, let's say it was agri-tech related. So I was asking for test reports, although it's not something related to feedback. But let's see, if test reports arrive, I can ask whether test report was good or not, whether you understood or not, or what you have to say about the accuracy of it. So those kind of things you can do. Then if, let's say, the farmer ordered some kind of product, so how was the ordering experience? If product is delivered, then how was the delivery experience, right? And then comes if the product is delivered and then now farmer has used that product, then we can ask how was the product itself, right? So all those things we can collect. Similar for a service booking or service experience, if a farmer or user is calling someone support, there we can ask for calling experience or how was the voice quality. Anything, lot of things can happen over here, and these are the simple ways to address all those things, such as if some user has called the expert, whether that is resolved or not, rate the expert. And support team, again, lot of ways you can nudge a user for the feedback. Now there are some indirect methods where you can put them on the detail page, and let's say you booked a service, right? Or you purchased a product. After payment, it will take you to a success page or order history detail page. Over there, you can ask for the booking experience or the order experience, and they can be in form of a card. Again, 3 simple formats based on the target audience. And similar things you can ask when you are on the listing page. So here you can have all the details related to order or booking or any other, right? And below you can attach some sort of feedback such as these ones. And if any of these things are not convenient for you, you can use all these bottom drawers or pop-ups anywhere. Sometime you might need full page to emphasize more on the experience part and customize all these images based on what they are giving feedback of. So for example, let's say this is for order delivery, image generated by ChatGPT, right? And this is for call support. These two are the options, and I have used this one, right? And let's say some kind of ticket was raised, and here we could simply say that, okay, the issue of your crop disease has been resolved. We can say something like that. And yeah, if we simplify all these for, let's say, farmer, and they only say, or they only see things in black and white, whether it's good or bad, or sometimes they can't say whether it was good or not. So that's why we can say it was normal, or it was okay, or can't say. Those kind of keywords can be used. And if farmer or user selects bad, then you can say, okay, what went wrong? And please tell us more about it. Definitely, if we are thinking of farmers from North India, right, they speak much more of Hindi. So we'll ask all these questions and in fact show this screen in Hindi. And actually, native languages help a lot because people understand or connect with those languages way better than generic language or mass used language such as English. And again, if it was normal, we can have things like, okay, it was not bad, but how can we make it better? So those kind of question we can ask, right? And if it is good, then everything is good. So you can have such screens, and those will make your feedback capture little easier. And after somebody submits it, you can give them a kind of nudge about thank you for the feedback. And if it is something bad, then we'll say that, okay, we'll look into it, or we'll try to help you, or we'll solve it. Now with AI and automation, we can make it way better than this. But again, if you understood the entry point, then you will be able to manage it. So here I'm just showing the different types and the ways you can capture all those feedbacks. And again, how was the ordering experience? And this is from order detail page. You can ask for pop-up. And if, let's say, a user closes it, right, I'll do it later, then you can ask on the order detail page itself afterwards. So think in a sequential way, and you will be able to understand if user is not giving you at the moment, then he's not interested. And after some time, when he comes back and he's just going through all the order history, then you can ask. And that's where this comes in. All these kind of elements which you can put on the order detail page. So yeah, that's there. I created this small prototype, nothing fancy. And if I play, so let's say this is my order history page or order history listing page. I'll have more of cards below. And now this is delivered. And if I rate order, I get this screen. Okay, order has been delivered. I have option. So if I give 2 stars, then it will show me the products, whatever products has been delivered, and I can rate those individually. And also ask what went wrong, or is something wrong with the product or delivery, right? So I can ask specific questions. And if I give full 5 stars, excellent, right? Now this reinforcement is must, because again, people will understand what this 5-star means and what 1 star means. At that point of time, shouldn't ask what was good about it. People generally don't give good feedbacks. They give you feedback only when they feel something bad, generally, most of the time. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you liked it. And if you have any question, please write them in the comments. Please like, share and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Till then, bye-bye. Take care.